So welcome back to another video, guys. Today is June 19th and the weight this morning was 185. Actually, this has been my weight for past 1 week and I'm pretty satisfied with this weight because our goal is 175 or 170. Between this, I'm gonna be like really lean and I will be really happy and satisfied if I get that weight, and I know I would be able to because it's not a big deal. I do this every year, shredding, bulking. Okay, so by the beginning of September, my goal is to get on this weight. Okay, but I'm in Alberta, I live in Alberta, but something weird is going on. Today it's raining pretty heavy. Okay, not that heavy, but like it has been like really constant, amount of like rain since this morning. Earlier this week, couple of times it's been raining like 2 days back to back, and something weird is going on in Alberta. So just in the span of 1 month, right, there has been heavy rainfall warning, wildfire which is still happening up in Banff and Jasper. Literally the forest is like on fire. Golf size hail, like ice literally falling from sky, man. Heat waves, tornadoes, severe thunderstorms, and now this morning they actually said snow also, and it's mid of June, man. Something weird is going on, but I don't know what. But leave that aside now. So today is the day. Sunday night, like always, we're gonna go train legs, and it's really cold outside. I showed you in the last video, like when I was sitting in my room having coffee, I was literally sweating, like it was so hot, and like now it's like so cold because of the rain. So we're gonna be preparing coffee today. Okay, people ask me like, why instant coffee, why not a pre-workout? And I'm gonna tell you why. First, let's make this coffee. So almost 2 years ago, when I was in Panama, we bought like 2 big packets of like ground coffee from the mountain. Okay, that coffee was really good. It tastes so good. I still have it. I drink every now and then because it's really strong. And I bought 2 packets. If you didn't watch that vlog, go watch that vlog. And the third package was a gift like to me from my friend Esteban. So if you're watching that, muchas gracias, amigo. Gracias por esto regalo. Gracias por eso. So this is like from the mountain, and on my legs day, most of the time I do carbs up. So today I had carbohydrates with my like the meal, my first meal. So most of you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys know how to make instant coffee. If you don't, it's pretty easy. You just buy the instant coffee, heat up the water like pretty good, and 1 teaspoon is basically 1 serving. So 1 teaspoon is basically for 1 person. But the coffee that we are making today, it's a ground coffee, so that means I'm gonna use the filter that I use for chai when we make chai, like 1 full cup, the same serving that I use for instant coffee. And then I'm just gonna let this boil, and then once it's gonna start get hot, it's gonna start like evaporating. The water is boiling, so what we're gonna do is, so we're gonna be putting 2 teaspoons. So for instant coffee, 1 teaspoon is okay, but for ground coffee, I feel like it honestly depends on like the amount of kick you get. So if you have never tried coffee, I feel like just try it, and if you're not satisfied with it, put more. If you are feeling like way too much energy, you can't sleep, put less. So not like this, but like somewhere around this. So now I'm just gonna let it boil like again, and instead of keeping the heat on high, put it on low and just let it sit there for like a good amount of 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So I'm not gonna be adding milk because listen to this. First of all, I love milk. I love adding milk in my tea or chai all the time, to be honest. And this is just a question for the people who ask me if they are losing weight or if they are gaining weight. Hey, is it gonna be, listen to this, little bit of milk in your chai or your coffee is not gonna make any difference. Most of the difference come from the calories that you are having from other kind of food. Okay, so you need to control those calories, because these calories, little bit of calories does not make no difference unless you are competing, but you are not. Most of the people are not competing. You guys stress about these things way too much. So I usually like let it evaporate, and then I turn the heat down and I bring the heat back up. I let it evaporate again, bring the heat down, bring the heat back up. So I do this process like 3 times, and then it's done. Now I will be using like these 2 filters. Like we use this for chai. Like I will be adding honey, so like 3 swirls. I don't prefer sugar, I like honey, I like the taste of it. It's natural, to be honest, and my focus is always like whatever I'm eating and consuming should be natural, and that's why I'm adding honey, and honey gives me a good taste. I'm used to it. Cardamom, elaichi, just mix it up. Actually, I'm watching this movie right now on Amazon Prime. The name of the movie is The Covenant. It's on Amazon Prime. Actually, I love like army kind of movies, and especially when I was a kid, when I was in India, I would be like having this dreams of like when I'm gonna grow up, I will be in Navy SEALs or US Marines. But like obviously that's not the case. Especially if I'm born and raised in India. But yeah, I have seen like so many army kind of movies. I feel like this is something that also adds up to the motivation of like working out and like being stronger, especially when it comes to But yeah, the Hyena Road, like so many movies, like I can't even remember. But yeah, So the question is, why coffee? Why not pre-workout? First of all, you can literally go on YouTube and you can type the benefits of black coffee. They're gonna come up. And pre-workout, the reason I don't like to take pre-workout is because like I told you, I'm not competing. I'm not doing none of that stuff. Okay, obviously pre-workout gives you a good boost, but I'm gonna be talking about like my own experience with the pre-workout. I remembered the very first time I started taking pre-workout, it was pretty good, gives me energy. But when I stopped taking, for me, the next 1 month was so difficult to bring my natural energy up. I don't know, you can say so depressing. I was feeling like so lazy, literally had no energy. My blood wasn't like boiling like it's supposed to, like naturally. Yes, I was like it, but it would take some time. Okay, it wasn't that fast, but it would take some time. So you get addicted to that chemical stuff, that pre-workout, like pretty easy. So that's why I stay away from pre-workout. And in 8 years of, like, you can say natural lifting, I have bought it once, and the other time was a gift. It ended up getting expired because I don't like it. It's like so strong. Sometimes I want to sleep, I can't sleep. Okay, it depends like on the day. Sometimes I work out early in the morning, sometimes I work out like late in the night after work. Can be really addicting sometimes. Like I said, the everything I talked about, the addiction, and you have to buy again. Then obviously talking about buying again, it's like money. You can save money like from coffee, and pre-workouts are really expensive these days, especially 8 years ago, and the same kind of brand right now is like $10 more. It's just getting expensive and expensive. Everything is getting expensive out of hands, but from wherever you can save money, then why not to save money? You know what I mean? Now I'm going to talk about experience. In my experience, I feel like pre-workout is something that once you get addicted, you have to just buy again. Your workouts are not same without it. But when it comes to coffee is something, it gives you a good little boost because it's natural, and I will be talking about the benefits because it's natural. It gives you a good boost for 2 hours or 3 hours. Your workout is done, and after 2-3 hours it wears off, it goes away. You wake up in the morning, you go to work, and then you work out, and then your plan is to go home and sleep. You would be able to sleep. You don't know what kind of pre-workout you are taking, how it's gonna hit your body. With me, I would be so tired, I want to go to sleep, but my eyes were wide awake. So I was taking C4. C4 is really hard. Before that, I was taking some, like the brand by GNC. GNC have their own brand of pre-workout. I was taking watermelon flavor. That was like pretty good, but still, like, it can be like really addicting. But me, when it comes to coffee, I can drink this in the morning. After the workout, it wears off, or 1 hour, 2 hour, I'll go home, get myself ready, eat something. It literally wears off, and I'm going to sleep. I'm loving it. Coffee is something which is natural, so this is something again you have to keep in your mind. Talking about the preference, I don't think I'm going to be buying pre-workout again. And either way, you take 2 coffees a day, it's really beneficial for you. And now we're going to be talking about the benefits. So the first benefit I'm going to talk about, it gives you a really good amount of energy. Energy that is only sufficient enough for your workout, and maybe after that it stays in your system depending on how your body is. It's a really good natural occurring pre-workout, to be honest. Even if you're not working out, you can have it. It boosts your metabolism, and the thing is, I do intermittent fasting. I wake up in the morning, I drink lots of water, then I have green tea. After having green tea, I feel hungry. So what I do is, because I want to have a 16 hours of window where I am not eating anything, for me to stretch that window, I drink coffee, because when I drink coffee, it also calms down my hunger for the food. And then in this way, I'm able to, increase that window, and I can eat after 16 hours, 18 hours. That's another benefit. Like, it suppresses the hunger, like, to be honest. The next one is, if you have like 2 coffees a day, 1 coffee for an average person, but if you're working out 2 coffees, it literally decreases any kind of disease when it comes to cardiovascularity, strokes, heart attacks. And last but not least, I'm going to be talking about it. Also, it's a natural occurring fat burner. Listen to this carefully. So it's not like you're going to just wake up tomorrow morning and start drinking 2 coffees, okay, and you're going to start losing weight. No, man, you have to make a really big change when it comes down to your eating habit, your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, all that stuff you're eating. And then this thing right here, coffee, is like literally cherry on top of the cake, okay? And then your eating habit is good, then you can see your performance in gym is going up, your performance of your digestion is better, okay? Your stomach is not bloated, you're feeling more healthier. And then after that, when you start having coffee, you're gonna feel a really big difference of shredding weight, of taking out excess fat on your body, man. According to my beliefs, I don't compete, so I like to stick with as more natural stuff as possible. As there is one more video you can watch where I talk about the supplements. The 2 things which is really important is creatine and protein. These are the 2 important ones. So I feel like pre-workout should not be in this list unless you got the money, you got the budget, and you do it. To be honest, I have the money, I have the budget, I just don't want to do it. I prefer coffee over the pre-workout, okay? So my mentality is try to keep everything natural. The best way to stay fit and to be fit is consume stuff which is natural from Mother Earth. Try to put as less chemicals as possible. One of the thing of pre-workout, that I have seen with people and they don't even know about it. That first of all, you're supposed to take it nicely, put it in cold water, you know, put some ice, drink slowly. Some people dry scoop it, and also it's a chemical, so when you put it in your body, you're gonna start having pimples around your face, like around here. You need to stop taking pre-workout, start taking coffee. Those pimples, they literally go away. They went away for me, they went away for some of my friends. I have suggested them. It works, man. So as less chemicals as possible for your body is the best way to stay fit. Natural food, food from Mother Earth. Okay. So basically it saves money, it's good for your health. Okay, believe me. And the pimple factor is a big factor on your face, because whatever you eat from here, it literally appears here. Okay, the pimples, it wears off fast, and since it wears off fast, you would be able to go to sleep. Your cardiovascularity, talking about the metabolism and a natural fat burner, so like why not? But yes, now I'm gonna finish this coffee, finish the movie. I'll see you guys in the gym. So hamstring is one of the really important muscle, because I'm gonna tell you from my past, talking about football and you know, kickboxing or any other kind of sports you play, you have to jump, you have to run fast, sprint, change directions, and hamstring is a really good muscle to build because it helps you accelerate pretty quick. This was a muscle that I always wanted to grow, so since day one of the legs day, it has always been my favorite muscle. But legs day is something that I don't miss also. Sometimes I do twice a week, especially for past 4 weeks I'm doing twice a week. Talking about legs day, 50% of the body makes you lose weight like quick also. Obviously you have to work on your diet also, calorie deficit like I said.
रेड साइन है ना.
For the second exercise, we are working out on calves. I'm gonna do 4 sets, all 4 of them until failure repetitions. And so what I usually do is I try to take 1 second, a quick pause, slow and steady, and once I start feeling I'm tired, then I start speeding up, because I want to put more repetitions in. I want to burn out that muscle. I want to do as many reps as possible until failure. So start with slow and steady and then start speeding up before you get tired until failure. Seventeen reps at 305 pounds. Fuck. So after doing quads, we're gonna do the leg press, 3 sets, all 3 of them until failure, but really slow and steady since we are doing lightweight. So we're gonna start with 3 plates, drop down to 2, then 1, all until failure, really slow and steady. since we are starting with the heaviest, as we're gonna drop down the weight, we're gonna try to put more repetitions on a lighter weight every time. And you gotta make sure, to be honest, in leg press there is no point of going really heavy if you're not doing it properly. You have to do properly, slow and steady, okay? No half repetitions all the way down and then push it all the way up. And when you're bringing your legs back, this thing is kind of touching this thing like this. So watch. So we did a big movement which was hamstring curls. After that we did a small movement to give the rest to the upper part of the leg. So we did calves, and after calves we did the big movement again, which was the upper part of the leg extension. Okay, 4 set, all 4 of them until failure. And with every set, like I say, I'm gonna go heavier, and all 4 of them are going to be until failure. पच्ची रैप अग लग रही है मसल से पूरी माइनस तो
वो ही
आ रहे बढ़िया
अच्छा जे कट लो
हो गया So we are done with the legs workout, and I'm gonna do I guess 30 minutes of cardio, but Paji have 5 more minutes because afterwards he gotta go to work, and he said he wants to do back, so I'm gonna be doing back with him, just pull-ups of different variation, and let's do it. Okay, see you tomorrow for the chest workout. 1 a.m.
1 a.m. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna go finish my 30-minute cardio.
Days I get too stuck in my ways, blaming how I was raised, her shit get it displayed.
This day of the week I do not actually work out most of the time. For almost 1 year it's my rest day, and your body always know what time of the day you eat. Especially me, I eat at the same time every day, I sleep at the same time every day. My workouts are like literally scheduled same days of the week, okay, and the rest days and the cheat days. So today, for past 1 year, it's been my rest day. According to my opinion, I feel like your body knows that today is supposed to be your rest day, but this guy is working out. In the beginning I was feeling lazy, but after like couple of sets, once my blood was flowing, everything was good, okay. And this is something really important I want to tell you guys. Your body knows most of the time what time you eat, what time you go to sleep, and after you create some amount of discipline every day, your body start getting sleepy around the same time you want to sleep, start getting hungry around the same time you usually eat. So your body knows, man. It's almost 4:30 a.m. in the morning, and we finished another nice workout. But thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. It's your boy Ankush Pathania. Have a good day, guys. Peace.